Welcome back to another episode. We're going to go on a journey, a little bit different than usual stuff. We're going to see if we can take $500 in 4 weeks and turn this hobby into a business. In this episode of Cooking with Sobol, we're going to take $500 in 4 weeks and see if we can turn this hobby into a business. How we're going to get there is that in 4 weeks, there's a trading card show at our local mall, and it's supposed to be pretty big. Lots of people coming through, not just the mall shoppers, but people coming specifically for this card thing. I wanted to try something different, and that leads us to Hy-B 3D. If you're not familiar with Hy-B 3D, he has a YouTube channel and website, Patreon, all that stuff. So he actually just developed GachaPop 3D vending machine. And that vending machine will dispense a 2-inch ball. I'm going to print out 4 of these machines for myself. I actually have to print 5 total machines because I'm putting one on my friend's table as well. Up to this point, I really haven't been into printing toys. I mean, even though you see the giant Grogu here and the other Lego stuff that I've made, I don't really look at that as toy stuff. I'm talking about like the dragons and all that stuff. This week has not gone without its issues, to say the least. There's been a few wins and there's been a lot of losses. So the beginning of the week started out pretty good. I'm printing out a bunch of different parts for the first machine before I decided to change my tactics a little bit. All hell just started breaking loose. The P1S, I couldn't print this other part. It is a big flat piece of plastic. I tried a lot of different things and it just wasn't happy. But then when I walk in to see this, that wasn't good. Yeah, so now I've got a 10-hour wig courtesy of the A1. It looks very nice. It's very, very fluffy. At that point, I decided any of the 250-ish, whatever size it is, pieces are going to go in the SV08 Max. Right now, I have the A1 doing the cages that go around the outside of the machines. It has a couple more left to go. Of this one particular piece, I've decided at this point I'm just printing out all of whatever piece I can at a time for all 5 machines, and then move on to the next group of pieces. And that seems to be working relatively okay at the moment. That's where my SV08 Max comes into play. I've decided to do all the big giant stuff, that is that 250 something or other width and length parts on that, because it's a giant machine. Why not use it? I got one good print off of it in PLA, and then the next one not so good. I've decided that my SV08 Max just does not like PLA. When I switched back over to PETG, everything seemed to be good. I was printing out lots of great parts with it. Until today, where, and I was just praising it. Yeah, that wasn't good. But I don't know what to do with it right now. I did get the blob of doom off. However, I don't have the silicone sock is dead. It's in there. The fan shroud is dead. I ended up putting it on my stove on a piece of parchment paper to try to just warm it up enough where I could pry the vent part out of there. I did get the cover off, but it was just destroyed at that point. So SV08 Max is not in good shape at the moment. When it got this giant blob of doom, it actually ripped the screws from the little part cooling fan that's here on the side, or I mean the hot end cooling fan. It ripped the screws out of the hot end. It didn't break the fan, but it did rip the screws straight out of that thing. So yeah, it's kind of a mess at the moment. I'm trying to figure out where to go from here with that. We're starting out, like I said, with 500 bucks. The files themselves cost 35, which is fine. There's a lot of work that went into it, and it's a pretty cool looking piece of equipment. I'm fine with that, especially since I'm stretching it out over the 5 different machines. It's like I spent $7 per machine at this point. But what I would suggest, if you're interested in getting these files, is actually go to hybe3d.com, which I'll put a link in the description for you, and get onto his Patreon. He has a couple tiers. There's a $7 tier, I think it is at the moment, and also like a $14 tier. When you join his Patreon, you get a 50% off discount on the files. So it's definitely worth it for that. Also, he has on there a bunch of animal things that are made for the balls. So that's going to work out pretty well for this project. Right now, we have spent $35 on the files and $14 on the Patreon. I went for the higher tier of his Patreon because it gives you some additional files and stuff like that. So we're going to give it a try and see what goes with that. I've also been buying some filament, so I will have to add that up. I will put that here on the screen to where our total is at the moment in this process. So where do we go from here? Well, for the next 4 weeks, I'm going to be trying to film every-ish day, and we're going to keep you updated on where I'm at on the process of this endeavor and where my money's at. What are the expectations for this week? Well, I'm going to try to get all 5 machines built. That's I think is going to be the hardest part of this project initially, is to get those done. And they do take a while to build. There's a good 30 or 40 hours worth of printing time per machine. So I'm after it, and hopefully we get these things built this week. We'll see by the end of the week, and it is what it is. Can we turn this $500 into something more or something less? I'm hoping that we break even, but we'll see. If for you to see, you gotta subscribe and make sure you like the video too. If you like this type of content, I really would appreciate it. Hit the hype button. Until then, peace out, sauerkraut.